Week 3 is brought to you by Normatec, the pioneers of rapid recovery. The top male and female scores for this week will receive a Normatec recovery system valued at $1,700. There is one score for Week 3. This score is worth triple points, making it equal in value to each other week. Your score for Week 3 is as many reps as possible in 20 minutes of 50 wall balls, 50 double unders, 40 box jumps, 40 toes to bar, 30 chest to bar pull-ups, 30 bar facing burpees, 20 cleans, 20 jerks, 10 snatches, and 10 muscle ups. For the wall balls, the repetition begins with the athlete holding the ball and then squatting below parallel. The repetition ends when the ball makes contact with a 10-foot target. A no rep will occur if the athlete does not squat to full depth or if the ball does not reach the 10-foot target. For the double unders, for each repetition of the double under to count, the rope must pass forward and under the athlete's feet twice for every jump. Single unders are not allowed. For the box jumps, the repetition begins with a 2-foot takeoff and ends with the athlete standing in control on top of the box with extended hips and knees. A no rep will occur if the athlete does not show control on top of the box, or if the athlete does not fully extend the hips or knees at the top of the box. For the toes to bar, the repetition begins with the athlete hanging from the bar with full extension of the elbows and shoulders and heels behind the vertical plane of the bar. The repetition ends with the athlete making contact with both feet at the same time at a point between the hands on the bar. A no rep will occur if the athlete does not start from a hanging position with heels behind the vertical plane. The athlete does not make contact with the bar. The feet make contact outside of the hands, or if the feet make contact one at a time. On the chest to bar pull-ups, the repetition starts with arms fully extended and the athlete hanging from the bar. The repetition ends when the chest makes contact with the bar below the clavicle. A no rep will occur if the athlete does not make contact with the chest, the athlete does not fully extend arms before starting the repetition, or if contact is made above the clavicle. On the barbell facing burpees, the repetition starts with the athlete making chest and thigh contact with the body perpendicular to the barbell. Repetition ends with a 2-foot jump over the bar. A no rep will occur if the chest or thighs do not touch the floor, the athlete's body is positioned at anything other than perpendicular to the bar, or if the athlete does not jump 2 feet together over the bar. For the clean, the repetition begins with the barbell on the ground and the movement ends with the barbell resting on the shoulders. The hips and knees must be fully extended with the elbows in front of the bar. A no rep will occur if the athlete does not stand with full extension of the hips and knees and the elbows are not in front of the bar. For the jerk, any overhead movement is allowed, with the standard being that the bar moves from the front rack position to the full lockout position directly overhead, with the athlete demonstrating control of the bar. A no rep will occur if the elbows or shoulders are not fully locked out, the feet do not finish in line with each other, or if the athlete does not demonstrate full control of the bar in the overhead position. For the snatch, the repetition starts with the bar on the ground. The athlete will then lift the bar overhead in one movement. The repetition ends with the bar overhead in complete control with full extension of the elbows, shoulders, hips, and knees. A no rep will occur if the athlete does not show a controlled lockout overhead with fully extended elbows, shoulders, hips, and knees at the finish of each repetition, or the bar touches the head or shoulders during the course of the lift. For the muscle ups, the repetition begins with the athlete hanging from the rings with full extension of the elbows and shoulders. The repetition ends with the athlete directly above the rings with full extension of the elbows. A no rep will occur if the athlete does not fully extend the shoulders or elbows before starting the rep. The athlete does not reach full extension of the elbow directly above the rings, or if the athlete reaches elbow extension while falling away from the rings. Uprisings where the feet come above the athlete's head are not allowed.